I'm Stephen Eldred, one of the staff attorneys at Veterans Legal Institute in Tustin. My area of expertise is in family law, and specifically child support law. I have been an attorney for over 31 years, working primarily in county child support. I am also a retired Army Judge Advocate. I served in the Army Reserve JAG Corps for 23 years. To all the service members and veterans watching this video, I say hooah! I hope to give you an overview of common issues faced by people with child support cases and some tips to make your case as easy as possible. The information I give you in this presentation today should not be considered legal advice. You should seek out legal counsel to help you with the particular facts of your situation. The most important takeaway from this presentation is right up front. These issues can be complicated, but there are people and organizations out there, like Veterans Legal Institute, ready to help you. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Okay, here we go. County Child Support Services offices exist to establish and enforce court orders for parentage, child support, and medical support for children. What Child Support Services does? They help parents establish parentage so the child knows who their parents are legally. That's important for lots of reasons, including derivative benefits from Veterans Administration and Social Security. They get court orders for the financial and medical support of the children. They collect and distribute child support payments and keep accurate records of payments and interest. They can also connect parents to community resources to assist them in supporting their children. And they try to minimize family conflict. Also important is what Child Support Services does not do. They do not represent either parent. They are a neutral assistant to the court to suggest an order to the court, then enforce the court's order. They do not assist with custody or visitation orders, and they are not child protective services. So when does Child Support Services get involved? If either parent accepts cash public assistance payments, Child Support Services automatically gets a referral and will open a case. Medical help like Medicaid, housing, food stamps won't do it. Just cash welfare. If no welfare is paid, either parent may open a case to establish parentage rights, as well as set a support order or enforce an existing order. Why would a parent open a case? Well, first, so that they have a free, neutral agency to do the complicated legal work, filing motions, going to court, etc. Private family law attorneys charge around $450 per hour for this work. Secondly, this allows a neutral third party to collect and distribute support payments. No arguing at your visitation handoff meetings over cash. By the way, never pay cash to the other parent for child support. Go through the office and make sure you're getting credit for it. Third, in hard-to-collect cases, the agency can locate the other parent, find where they work, or find assets. Child Support Services can serve legal papers on the other parent for hearings, including custody and visitation hearings. If the paying parent doesn't pay regularly, the agency can find their employers, intercept their unemployment benefits, workers' compensation payments, disability payments, Social Security, and tax refunds. Child Support Services can also ask that a non-paying person's driver's license, professional license, or passport be suspended. Lastly, most offices have a community resource center that can provide referrals and information to all customers on community resources. Some of those resources include legal assistance, housing, medical support, food support, education, or work opportunity programs. Here are some tips for dealing with your local county child support office. First, take a deep breath. This is a good thing. Having the local agency involved should make this easier and much cheaper to settle your child support issues. Second, answer every inquiry from the office. If you get papers served, seek assistance from VLI, legal aid, the court facilitator's office, or a private attorney. But deal with it immediately. You can't put it aside and hope it all works out. Next, if parentage is an issue, that is, am I the legal parent? Child Support Services will set up free genetic testing. If you do it on your own, you'll pay several $100s for the test, and the court won't accept the results. But caution, not every would-be parent is entitled to genetic testing. There are different rules for children born during marriage or domestic partnerships. If you have any question about your rights, speak to a lawyer. Next, one of your first communications will have the direct contact information for your caseworker. Reach out to them and establish a relationship. You are a squared-away service member or a veteran who can be trusted to take care of business, responds promptly and thoroughly to inquiries. Believe me, that will set you in that caseworker's top 10 most favorite customers. There are about 5,000 child support workers in California. They have a big heart and want cases to go smoothly and be positive for the children. Stay in touch, especially when you are not paying the full amount. Let them know what you are doing to make your payments and ask them for assistance. It makes a big difference on how your case is managed. Computers, on the other hand, are thoughtless beasts. If they see 2 months without a payment, the computer automatically looks to intercept benefits, wants to suspend your driver's license, file court actions, etc. So if you have a monthly support payment due, make some payment every single month. The support office can set up credit card payment or bank transfer so that as little as $5 or $10 goes to support every month, no matter what else is going on in your life. Obviously, you want to make as close to a full payment as you can, but for those bad months, you won't make your situation any worse. So what can child support services do for me? At the beginning of the case, they will reach out to you for financial information. Child support in California is a complicated algebraic equation that considers your income, the other parent's income, and the amount of time that each of you spends parenting. Then there are small adjustments for health insurance, union dues, etc. Childcare is divided between the parents. Provide your pay stubs and other relevant financial information about your income. They use this to determine the suggested support amount. If you don't provide this, they either go by what the other parent thinks is your income or what the caseworker thinks you should earn, maybe based on what you earned at your last good job with all that overtime. See the problem? If you're unemployed, tell them they can work with that. They are required to get the most accurate information to set an order. If you don't understand the numbers you're seeing, seek assistance from Veterans Legal Institute, legal aid, or an attorney. California's child support guideline is the most complicated formula in the United States and requires a computer program to set support. If you don't agree with the caseworker's suggested order, you can go to court and explain why you don't like the number. The courts have some discretion to vary from the computer program in the right case. Don't be afraid to exercise your rights. Here are some issues that apply to military and veterans. Is my military retirement payment considered when setting child support? Yes, and it can be subject to a wage assignment at Defense Financial and Accounting Services, or DFAS. Is my service-connected disability payment considered when setting child support? Yes, but CSS cannot serve a wage assignment. You may set up an allotment directly to pay the other parent. My disability is non-service connected. What about me? Because those payments are based on need, they are not considered when setting an order, and they can't be intercepted. Can my children get benefits from my military disability? Yes, if they are minors. See the Veterans Administration for details. What is important for you here is that often the benefits are awarded with a lump sum benefit, both to you and to your children. If you have a court-ordered child support obligation, that back pay to your children can be applied to any past due child support arrears. This is a very complicated area of the law, so you must seek legal help if you have this situation. The same is true for Social Security payments. So how can Veterans Legal Institute help me? VLI helps people in a variety of ways. We can set you up with an appointment to meet with one of our experienced volunteer attorneys. For many people, a 30-minute conversation is all they need. We can help you find a local attorney who can take your case for free, or what we call pro bono. We can guide you through a legal process to represent yourself. Modern courts are pretty good about having all the court forms online, fillable by answering an online tutorial or a fillable PDF. In some counties, you can even file your documents electronically. In any event, we will work with you to find the best solution for your legal issues. We have attorneys and paraprofessionals who are experienced in family law, veterans benefits, housing, Social Security, and many other areas of the law. So don't hesitate to reach out for help. Thank you for your attention. If you are an attorney and would like to support VLI, please reach out to us at www.vetslegal.org. You do not have to be a California licensed attorney to support our clients.